Hello, if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Sedi at SediCreatives_ on Instagram, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my creative space. Yes, my creative space, we have rebranded from Sedi Creatives and now into my creative space. I'm explaining all of that in this video, so tune in, keep on watching if you want to know what all of the rebranding is all about. I actually almost want to say Happy New Year because I haven't posted a video since the year started. So Happy New Year. It is March, but I mean, Happy New Year anyway. The year is still started and I'm really excited to be here, to be sitting in this chair and getting back to shooting again. To get this look that I've done before, continue watching this video. When you're done watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell up so that you can get notifications on new videos. So yeah, let's go watch this amazing makeup tutorial. So I started off by priming my skin using my usual, the natural Radiance in the shade Radiant Yellow and the Goldlite Strobe cream. I've applied that onto my skin and it is ready for foundation and everything else. So you guys are probably wondering why the sudden name change. Suddenly you guys are coming back and the name of the channel is my creative space. I might have mentioned a while back on a video I shot, I think, that I will be doing a lot of changes to my channel, and those changes are finally here. So just to give you guys a brief explanation on, guys, Pretoria is hot, like Kuyashisa, it's hot. So just to give you guys a little brief explanation of why I decided to use my business, my company name as my YouTube channel. But first I'm going to explain that now while I do my makeup. But first I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown foundation. It is the Skin Long Wear Weightless foundation. It has the SPF 15. It's an oil-free shine control and is a full cover foundation. I have never used Bobbi Brown products ever, except your bronzers and your highlighters, right? This is the first time I'm actually using Bobbi Brown foundations. So I'm very excited to see how this foundation reacts to my skin. Yo! So guys, I'm such a clut. I'm such a clut and it's getting worse. And it ain't cute, to be honest. It really is not cute. It's not cute. So I've never used Bobbi Brown foundation ever. This is the first time I use Bobbi Brown foundation and I'm excited to see what it does to my skin. I've had a lot of people tell me about this foundation, that it's a really nice foundation. I don't like foundations that clog up my skin or are very heavy onto my skin, so I'm always stuck to the same foundations, whether it's a MAC foundation or a NYX foundation, because I'm used to those ones. So I'm trying new things. It's 2019 and I have to be in tuned. You know, my chakras must be aligned. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I need to come in there. I decided to go for the shade Golden Almond, 6.75, and it looks like that. This is the foundation that I decided to go for and I'm really excited. I'm gonna give that a shake before I apply it onto my skin. I've never opened it. This is the first time I'm touching this foundation ever, so yeah, we'll see. Oh, it has a little pump, yay. I don't know if I should pump it onto my brush or pump it onto my face. I don't like pumping foundation directly onto the brush because I feel like it just, I don't know, it's a feeling, I don't know what it does, but I just really don't like that. So, and then I'm gonna use, yeah, so I don't like doing that. So I'm gonna pump it onto the back of my hand, like, I don't know how many pumps to use of this foundation. I just pumped this much. And I feel like this was a perfect match for me. I struggle with colors. I find myself buying like two different types of, oh, not two different types, but two different colors of foundation just so I could match my skin. But with this one, I really found my shade, which is very nice. I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna blend this foundation with my Urban Decay Optical Blur brush. Guys, I love this. Ooh, and it smells nice as well. Nice. Oh wow, okay. And right now I find myself going to a more full covered foundation because my skin has suddenly got a lot of dark spots due to this pimples. So that is that. Okay. So going back to why I decided to change my YouTube name from City Creatives to My Creative Space. I was struggling with balancing I struggled a lot with balancing my social media and my business, right? I did not know how I'm going to combine the two together because my company is a whole different thing and obviously City Creatives is a whole different other brand. So after speaking to a few people, my mentor, you know, and just general people who are in business, I was told, or I was advised rather, that I should open a company, right? So I opened a company called My Creative Space, and I decided to name it My Creative Space because, well, at first I really didn't know the identity of the company per se. I didn't know what I was going to do within the company, so I struggled with that a lot. I had to sit down, I had to draw a lot of things on paper, I had to plan a lot of, I had to plan the direction I wanted to go into, but it really wasn't coming to me. So I was like, you know what, for the time being, I will focus on City Creatives as a personal brand, which I did. Now, as time went by, I felt like, you know what, I have built City Creatives. It's not where I want it to be yet because it's going really slow right now, but I'm really liking the direction it's going into. So initially City Creatives, I wanted to make City Creatives a brand. It was a platform for me to rebrand myself as a makeup artist, as a photographer, and as a designer, right? So initially I was like, but I can't, that's not the only thing I want to do. There's a whole lot of things I would like to do within the industry, and I really want to go into the business of fashion. So I need another platform that is wider, that will allow me to spread my wings a little bit more and spread my business ideas, because I don't want to be limited into saying, okay, I'm a makeup artist and nothing else, or I'm a photographer and nothing else. I really wanted something that will allow me to do whatever I want in any sort of way. So I opened My Creative Space, and at that time I really didn't know where I'm going with the company. I just opened it and I made it a very an open space. I did not want to name it for example, I did not want to say this is a makeup company or this is a whatever company. No, I wanted something big, like I said, right? I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but you guys get it. I wanted something broader and bigger, right? So then I opened the company and I sat down with a few people that I know who are also into business, and I'm like, okay, how am I going to go about this idea? And then I thought about other companies, and I'm like, but wait, there's companies that fall under, there's brands that fall under a company. So how about I make my creative space my big company that houses my brands? So for the time being, City Creatives is still my brand, which is under my creative space. My creative space is basically a creative company that collaborates, or that allows me to collaborate with all other artists, be it magazine companies, be it brands, be it designers, be it really anything that has to do with the fashion and beauty industry, right? So it also allows me to collaborate with those big companies in doing like creative work. Also give other people a platform, because when I thought about it, I'm like, there is no company that houses young artists that are fresh out of varsity, or young artists that are coming out of school who just started and, you know, get work and get a platform to show their work. It's always those companies scouting, you know, and almost almost denying those students or those people a platform. So it's like we constantly have to beg for our work to be showcased out there, for our work to be recognized. You know, you go to some sort of magazine publications, and you know, they're used to the same people, so they want to show the same people's work, whereby there's a lot of artists in South Africa, especially where I come from, in Pretoria. I feel like there's a lot of artists in Pretoria who does not have a platform to showcase their work, and it's really amazing work, and they sort of like being slept on. So I was just like, you know what, I really want to create a platform that won't work just for me, but that will work for everyone else in the industry, especially young people who are fresh out of varsity, or young creatives rather, who are fresh out of varsity, who are fresh out of high school, and really don't know if they want to go to varsity or pursue their art alone. Do you know what I mean? So I really wanted to give the youth a platform for something. That's when I found the light into my company. So I was like, you know what, let me go back to City Creatives and just keep that a personal brand. So a brand that will only focus on me as a makeup artist, as a photographer, right? And as a social media influencer, if you want to put it that way, if I want to brand myself to that extent, right? So this foundation is actually very nice, but I thought it would cover more. I've been blending, and honey, it's a full cover foundation, and it's not covering my dark spots. So I'm a bit confused, and like I did a lot of pumps, so I don't know, maybe I should do a little bit more. I don't know, because wow, child, I've been putting this thing on my face, hey. I don't know if the brush is taking a lot of the product, but wow, I've packed it on and it's not giving me the coverage that it's supposed to give, because it's a full coverage foundation. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, okay, my City Creatives will just be a personal brand, and maybe a brand that will sell clothes as well, because I want to go into, obviously, as you guys know, I'm a design student, I'm studying design, so that will be that, right? And then my creative space will be my platform and other artists' platforms to showcase their talent, to showcase their work, and, you know, just a platform for recognition, basically. So that's when I decided to change my YouTube channel into my creative space, because it is a creative space for me, and other people. And I've also introduced a few other I can't say channels, a few other slots in. So I'm going to be doing makeup tutorials, I'm going to be talking about fashion, I'm going to be talking about travel, I'm going to vlog about travel, and then I'm going to vlog about events that I attend. I'm also going to be talking about people's work. I'm going to invite people over to my channel to have discussions with me on issues of the industry or issues within the fashion industry. I really want to make this a platform for learning. I really want, it's a safe space for me, and I want it to become a safe space for everyone else as well who is a creative. I also want it to be an information hub for people who are trying to get into the industry or who are trying to break through within the industry and don't have the means and the know-how to do it. So there's going to be a lot of TED Talks that will be happening in the channel. There will be a lot of me going to events, a lot of my events as well, because my creative space will soon turn into an exhibition, an event where artists can come showcase. So I really want to give, it's really not about me alone. I hope you guys are getting that. It's about every other artist out there. I really feel like a lot of people, a lot of great artists are being slept on, myself included. So I really just want to give everybody a chance to show their work, and I want to create a platform for people, especially artists, and just people to understand us as creatives. Like, it's very hard nowadays to try and explain your work, you know, without your work speaking for itself. Like, we constantly need to explain ourselves, we constantly need to say, hey, this is what we do, and really, and I feel like we do that because there's not a lot of people, or there's not a lot of sites or areas or platforms that show people that this is a life of a creative. This is what happens in the creative world. Do you know what I mean? So I really want this to be a bigger spectrum for not just me, but for all the other artists out there. So I'm excited with the ventures that are about to take place within my YouTube, and I really hope you guys will engage with me and really just take this moment to appreciate artists and to get to know the work that people are doing out there. And I really want to invite people to actually come to me and to take initiative and want to take part in this venture with me, because it's just not to benefit me, but really I'm just doing it because I feel like there's a lot of talent out there and it's really not out there enough. So that was a lot of talking. I'm gonna take a sip of my water because, child, it's hot. Okay, so this is as far as I went with the foundation. I definitely did more than one pump, more than two, maybe three, like 4, 5, a lot. So yeah, I don't know. For the full coverage foundation, they say it is, you have to pack a lot, but I think it covered. I don't know if I should do spot concealing or just head on with the stick foundation. So I went ahead and got the stick foundations as well. I got 2 colors. I really wanted to contour with these shades. I didn't want to use them for foundation. I see a lot of bloggers or a lot of YouTubers use these as foundation, but I really wanted to contour and highlight with them. So I got one in the shade Golden. It says Golden number 6. It's a skin foundation stick, also from Bobbi Brown, and it's these little buttes. I've never used it, so it looks like this. So, and it's quite tiny for the price I paid for these, guys, but I've heard that they last quite a long time, especially if I'm going to use them as contouring and highlighting sticks. So I'm hoping to see how that works out. So let's see. I'm just going to apply that under my eye area. They're very nice and soft. They glide so nicely onto the skin, which is amazing. So I'm going to blend this using my Real Techniques beauty blender or blending sponge, and I'm just going to blend it really nicely. So yeah, I just hope it goes well, and I hope you guys will appreciate the content I'll be providing you guys with onto the channel. I really want it to be a broader space. I don't just want to talk about makeup and beauty or just do tutorials, but I feel like there's a lot more in the industry that isn't shown. So I really want to, and this doesn't limit anyone from watching my videos. Like, I'm not saying okay, only creatives must watch my videos. No, I'm saying everyone who really wants to get into understanding what creatives do or what we do on a daily basis and what happens within like our world, just check it out. And that will also give you an idea on how to support other creatives out there, how to, you know, when someone is selling something, you guys will be able to know how to approach that selling point, how to purchase the product, and you know, just all those things that needs to happen for other kids just to be out there and to grow their career in the industry. This is a very tough industry, guys. Like, it is so hard. It is really difficult to pull through, especially in South Africa, because the platforms we get are very limited. And I hate to say this, but creatives of color get it the hardest. And I mean, I'm not saying anybody must hold me against, like, to my word. I'm not calling out anyone for that matter. I'm just simply saying it is extra hard for us, you know, to pull through within the industry, because it can get a little bit biased sometimes. Which also goes back to the topic of opening up the industry. So my creative space is actually a great platform or a great concept when it comes to opening up the industry. Instead of me wilding out, crying, complaining, I took it upon myself to create my own platform so I can showcase my work. And I'm inviting everyone else to join me and do it with me. So it's a win for me. I'm not gonna sit here and cry, oh my gosh, our magazine does not want to take my work. Oh my gosh, this and this publication does not want to take my work. Oh my god, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I've decided to take it upon myself, open a platform for myself where I can invite everyone else to come check out what I do. You see, so in that way, I've opened the industry for myself, and I'm opening it for everyone else who isn't recognized out there, or, you know, I'm just creating a bigger platform within the existing market. I hope you guys get it. So that's that on that. So guys, I don't know if it's me or I'm just not liking Bobbi Brown. Am I not using this correctly? I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC50, and I'm going to spot conceal because really what I'm looking for is not coming out, so I don't know. I'm really gonna spot conceal the areas where I feel like it's going a little bit patchy. I don't know if I should have gotten a Bobbi Brown primer or like what's going on, because wow, I'm not enjoying this at all. So I'm technically, oh, and I'm doing this using a flat concealer brush. I'm spot concealing, which means I'm going over the areas where I can see my dark spots and just helping the foundation to blend out evenly, because I feel like it's going a little patchy onto my skin, right? Then I'm going to do under my chin because I feel like that area is not fully covered either. Like I don't understand what's going on with my skin lately. It is breaking out of control. I haven't changed any products that I use on my skin. And I don't know, I maybe should change something. Also, I think because season change, you know, it's been winter for winter. Wow, and here I am drinking water, but I'm still saying it's winter. Girl, summer. We've been in summer for so long that my skin is like, girl, you are changing. You need to get in tune. So I think I need to go back and find products that work for me in the summer or during the autumn season, because I feel like whatever I'm doing is not working out. Okay, so I'm back with my blending brush to blend out that concealer, just to settle in with the rest of the foundation on my skin. It smells really nice. Okay, so yeah, not too shabby, not too bad. I'm just gonna take it under my neck, or like blend it in through with my neck. So yeah, for concealing, because I feel like that Bobbi Brown concealer did not do much work, to be honest. It didn't conceal me, it literally matched. Let me try again by highlighting with this. I forgot about my eyebrows. I'm gonna do them on camera just because I haven't done eyebrows on camera in a long time. So, and instead of using my usual dip down paint pot from MAC, I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do powder eyebrows, and as usual I'm gonna go in with my 366 flat brush from MAC. So as you guys saw, I brushed my eyebrows up a little bit, and I'm going to fill the missing areas in using stroking motions upwards. I'm filling in, I'm not drawing them in, so sort of like creating hair. And I like that with powder because it really does not draw lines. It really just adds an illusion that looks like hair. I obviously like a bushy eyebrow, so I'm going to extend my strokes a little bit higher. So voila, I'm gonna clean up my flat brush and then get my brush so that I can brush them up like this, so that they can look more fluffy. Remember, we don't want a highly defined eyebrow. We really want strokes of hair looking nice and pretty. I'm going to define them a little bit underneath. Now I'm using my NC50 Studio Finish Concealer from MAC. Without too much definition, I'm literally gonna clean them up underneath. I've been seeing a lot of people do this brow lately, and I'm so proud. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my loose finishing powder in the shade Dark. It's a skin finish from MAC. What's a mineralized skin finish? I'm gonna take that with my small beauty blender. Or my expert face sponge. I'm doing a light bake. I'm not gonna do a crazy bake. So that's why you can't see. I'm gonna do it on my chin as well. A little bit on my nose. I'm gonna go back talking about this amazing 40 palette. 40 shades, guys. I'm so in love. So I'm gonna warm my eyes a little bit, sort of like do a transitioning shade. I'm gonna take this color over here. They don't have any names. They don't have any names, just numbers at the back, so you can see the numbers right there. So I'm gonna take this shade. It's a brownish, orangish color. It's a super warm brown, and I'm gonna put it in my crease. It is actually an orange. Nice. Pigment is on point. Wow, next. Wow. And I'm gonna sweep that into the crease line. So I'm doing this using a pat and sweep motion. So pat, and then sweep. And then extend it out because I want that wing-ish effect. I'm gonna do this next side, pat, and then sweep. Sweep it out. Wow guys, it really does not have any fallout. Yo. Same this side. I want to take it a little bit in to advance that warmth that I created with my warm powder. I am so impressed. I am impressed. What? Hey, I'm so impressed. Let me bring this mirror close because I cannot believe my eyes. You guys know that meme? It is like I die. What? Hey. Yeah, ooh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Next, you outdid yourself with this one. Guys, look at that. It literally, like I'm not even exaggerating. Wow, no. What? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It is also a perfect shade to use if you just want to wear a washed out eye color without doing your makeup thoroughly. Guys, I'm so in love. What? I really want to keep going because hi, it is so nice. Look at me go. Like I'm just going. Okay, calm down. I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna go in with the same color, which is this one. This one. And I'm gonna do that underneath my eye. I think this is going to be my favorite palette for autumn. I adjusted the lines. And then I'm going to go create a little bit of a wing using Paint Pot. It is a very light color Paint Pot. I'm going to draw my wing liner with this color and then fill it in afterwards. So I'm going to I'm using the same technique as I would to do a cut crease, but we're not cutting any creases. Right, I'm going to start it in the middle of the eye and then just pat it in and then wing it out. Again, I'm going to take it out and extend it a little bit more, because the lashes I'm going to be wearing are quite dramatic, so I still want the wing to show. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Don't worry if the product is going onto your lashes, you're still going to apply mascara. Don't worry. Okay, and then I'm going to sort of like go between two colors. I'm going to clean the same brush that I just used now is live. Okay, so I'm going to sort of like move between this color and the blue and just work around it. You really want to be nice with this one and just pack it on like mix. Get out of here for real. Just pack it onto that area. This is a NYX. This is NYX. I'm swearing by this palette. I'm swearing by it. Oh, I'm obsessed. Wait, I'm obsessed. Okay, we have a little bit of fallout, but I feel like that was just my fault because I was literally sweeping too hard. So I'm just going to, we'll fix that later and conceal it. But wow. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of my MAC Studio Finish Concealer just to clean up that area where we had a little bit of fallout. Remember, I still have that powder, so it didn't do much damage. We are just going to clean up underneath like that. Just pat with the brush so that you don't sweep anything. I really want to define this a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with my concealer and do that. We don't want it underneath, we want it only on top. So I'm going to do that. Same thing this side. And then I'm going to take, I have something in my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take that orange transition color that I used and just continue to sweep underneath the eye as well. I should have actually done that like after. I'm just going to do that. Okay, now I'm going to do my Extreme Dimension mascara in the shade No Pain, No Gain. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a chunk of this mascara onto my lash. A lot. I'm literally not being generous. No, I'm actually being generous. It's English. It's grapes. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side as well. As much mascara as you can put. I'm not gonna finish it off right now because I'm still gonna apply lashes, so I'm gonna put it down. I'm applying my, I think it's 43 lashes from MAC, these big chunky lashes. It will not be a City Creatives makeup tutorial if I didn't add extra drama to it, so I'm gonna go with the big lashes. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my glue to tackify. Is that a word? That might just be my word. I just made up a word. Taikify. Okay, so a technical glitch happened and I had to apply my lashes off camera. But see back, see on, see atubega. Okay, so I'm going to reapply my mascara onto my lashes. I'm going to literally coat every single strand of hair with this mascara because we want this color to look nice. So I'm literally going in. This, by the way, just ruins your lashes afterwards, so you can't reuse these lashes. You have to throw them in the bin. But and they're just defining the lashes even more. So this is, it looks like those, I have like little things on my eyes, but I like it, it's cute. Okay, and then I'm going to do my bottom lash line. I love the winged effect. I like the color on the eye. It looks cute. It looks perfect. I'm going to do my inner corner, and I'm doing that with Blue Willow pressed pigment from MAC. And I'm taking a flat definer brush, like a small flat definer brush, and give it a pop right there. Okay, now I'm going to finish off the rest of my face. Fluff off, like the fluffiness of the just keeping the fluffiness of the eyebrow intact, you know. And then now I'm going to bronze my skin a little bit more using MAC Mineralize Give Me Sun powder. I did this, I'm just reviving it a little bit more. And then I'm going to apply my Bobbi brown, something I picked up as well. I picked up the illuminating bronzing powder in the shade Santa Barbara from Bobbi Brown. It is a beautiful pink undertone, like it shimmers gold and it has like a peachy golden undertone to it. It is very beautiful. I've worn it before, so I'm not selling you guys dreams. Just to do it with a little bit more fluffy brush, I'm going to fluff it out onto my cheekbone or onto my cheek area. It still gives me a little bit of a highlight as well as that pink undertone, which I really like. Fluff it up again. So you could literally do, actually I actually am going to do a little bit blush with this as well, just to give myself a little bit of a, but it's beautiful. Like it has that tone to it. It highlights as well as blushes. The head and grabbed my Raisin blush from MAC. I'm just gonna lightly dust the powder onto the blush onto my cheeks, mixing it with that golden color just to create more of a bronzy finish. It is close to autumn. I mean, we're in a transition autumn to summer to winter, so autumn. So we want to still be relevant, you know. Just dusting it a little bit more. I have this thing where I dust my blush onto my nose as well. Love it. Now I'm going to highlight using my MAC Extra Dimension highlighter in the shade Beaming Blush. It is beautiful. I'm sure you guys have seen me use this quite a few times, so it's nothing new. I forgot how nice this blush actually is, because I've been using it with Gold Deposit. I've been mixing it with other highlighters and I haven't really used it alone. Who does not react like this when they apply highlighter? I mean, come on. Come on. Here's Dele. Oh guys, look at that. I really love a good highlighter. Do the tip of my nose. You can never forget the tip of the nose, as well as the bridge. Oh, because yeah, my Cupid's bow. Like that. Then, just to finish it off, I'm gonna finish it off with my dark powder, just to set it, take away the shine, fix plus it, or apply some fixed spray, and then we are good to go. I'm going to line my lips with Cork lip liner from MAC. Do a full liner. Okay, and then for lipstick, I'm using the Fresh Brew lipstick from MAC. It is a nude lip color. This is literally my favorite lip to do, like on an everyday situation. I'm on this lip. Okay, I'm using the NYX Lingerie gloss. It's a clear gloss that has a little bit of a shimmer in it. It is LLS01 clear. So obviously I'm going to put everything that I've used down below as per usual on the drop box. Oh, this gives me like a glazed finish. Okay. And then I'm gonna set my makeup using the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray. And that is complete. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my hair off camera, and I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and push the little bell up above so that you can get notifications on newly posted videos. And obviously, as per usual, I will be posting every single thing I've used on my face down the description box below, so you guys can go get them if you need. And also, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys on my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.